But Luke 15, I do want to read that. And I'm getting close to wrapping up here, so. So this is Jesus speaking, starting at verse 3, and he spake a parable unto them, saying, What man of you, having 100 sheep, if he lose one of them, doth not leave the 99 in the wilderness, and go after that which is lost until he find it? And when he hath found it, he layeth it on his shoulders, rejoicing. And when he cometh home, he calleth together his friends and neighbors, saying unto them, Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep which was lost. I say unto you that likewise joy will be in heaven over one sinner that repenteth, more than over 99 just persons which need no repentance. Is a person worth saving? Yes. And you say, well, who am I? Who are you? You're a child of God. Well, you say, well, I don't know what I'm going to say. Well, it's okay. The Spirit will put the words in your heart to say whenever you're supposed to say it. And it doesn't have to be anything special. Sometimes it can be just how you live your life. You can change it. Every one of you can reach people that others in this room can't. You can. You've got the ability to, you have the background, you got the history, you got the personality type to reach people that others cannot. They will trust you where they wouldn't trust someone else. It may be only you. Think about that. You might be the only rescue operation that they see and trust. That's important. Now, let's say you did all that, successful operation. Guess what happens to the SEAL team when they do it? They get a Medal of Honor, right? Well, so do we. So, I'm just going to read this out of here. So, we are promised a crown of life. Now, in the world, they give them Purple Hearts and bronze medals and all kinds of stuff and accolades. We're promised a crown of life. James 1:12 says, Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Revelation 2:10, fear none of these things. Now, Jesus was talking about all the stuff that was going on. He was addressing the 7 churches, which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have a tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, I will give thee a crown of life. That's what the medal we're going to get. He's going to open the books, and he's going to say, hey, you were part of that rescue team. Oh, yeah, I see you were successful. I found your name. You get a crown of life. And the other thing, which I don't have the verse here, but he talks about giving you a new name, which he knows, and you'll know at that time. I think this is a wonderful way to kind of look at this. It's a little different. I know the military way is probably not always for everybody, but if you think about a rescue operation, you're here to help rescue others that don't know about Christ. And when you go about your daily task and through the week, you're going to bump into people that don't know about Christ. I know I do. My prayer at work is to lead effectively and to help people who don't know. And I don't know what that looks like. I don't know. But sometimes people will see something in you. In the previous company, I had a very difficult CEO that I was working with. And he literally broke down on a one-on-one and cried. This man, if you knew him, you wouldn't believe it. And he asked me a question. He said, I don't know how you're so strong. And I told him, I said, I'm not. I said, I'm not. I said, the strength you see is Christ. It's not me. But he saw it. And he wanted it. He wanted it. He didn't do anything about it yet. But you just never know. You never know how people are going to see it. And you don't know what kind of, you might be one of 10 people that bump into this person. And they see something in you and they want part of that. They don't know what it is. They're searching. They're lost. They don't know about this other world. It's your opportunity to do it. If you find yourself in this position now, where you're lost, or you've fallen away, or you need help, we ask that you come forward as we stand and sing.